with the White Sox and the Guardians today, with Schulten's coming in here against Xavier Curry in this one. Mindy, Guardians are going to be favored here, $1.45, and the total here is 9 under 15. Possibly a little bullpen situation here, I would think, for both teams.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of sounds like, again, maybe Curry might be used as a starter today, but it looks like, for the White Sox might be that bullpen game here as well. For me, I will be going with the Guardians. It was quite a wild one. I'm sure everyone saw it yesterday. Tim, went to blows there, and I don't know what they said or what they talked about, but it looked like a pretty decent slide. It had to be what they said about the, under their breath there. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and be on the Guardians here today.
All right, Mindy, take the Guardians here. Yeah, I guess I killed the lead there. I'm so out of sorts with the show. I couldn't even lead in with the right lead in. I mean, everybody, of course, the main story with this game is the incident, the knockout. What do you guys think of this one? Because, what happened, Mindy? He slides in. Maybe he touched him touched him kind of close to his area there when he was trying to get up, but he slid under him. And the big right hand from Ramirez, who's kind of a mild-mannered guy. Everybody says this guy never causes any trouble. And for Anderson,
well, Tim Anderson was the one that put his fists up right away.
He looked great until the fighting started. I mean, he looked good in the stance. He looked good in the preparation. Problem for Anderson, look, we all know Tim Anderson is a straight up baller. And look, you can actually see it there. I don't look, but it's in the window there. My scoreboard's not working today because I'm a little behind schedule, but you see the fights going on. Anyway, don't look at it because we don't want to get booted. But nonetheless, Mindy, Anderson got knocked out. I mean, I don't know if he'll even be in there today. The way he stumbled off the field there with following that incident. So Mindy says take the Guardians today, and I've already been on the under in this one, and that's the way I'm going to go here. We'll just rush through. Let's rush through the comments in the chat. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm just making a quick show here today, certainly, but everybody's talking, like that the fight is the big deal, and I don't know how it's going to go today with the two teams. I mean, they were able to get the game in. We know that the White Sox ended up eventually winning the game, so I might have caught you guys by surprise. I'm not seeing many people commenting on the side or table here.
Yeah, I don't think there's so much.
Okay. Thanks, you guys. I hope I didn't catch everybody off guard here. I don't see anybody coming in with the picks. I see lots of our friends here today. Mindy, take the Guardians. Look, what did I say the price was? $1.45 here in this one. They should get it done, but the White Sox, they showed fight. It was the Guardians that won the knockout blow. So, all right, you guys. Nobody really interested in this game too much, I guess. Mindy on the Guardians. I'll take the under here. I'm already on record in the under. Here's the Astros and the Yankees. Urquidy, he's back, Mindy. He was on the 60-day injured list way back in May. He makes his return here. JP France is the primary pitcher. Urquidy will get in there. He's made 6 starts this season. He's going up against Carlos Rodon here for the Yankees, and the Yankees are favored about $1.29 over 20.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Rodon has played well after he kind of had a rough start. Other than that, pretty good. And Urquidy, like you said, he's been limited. But of course, he limits the Yankees. Whenever he goes ahead and starts, he usually gets a win here. So I'm going to go ahead and be on this Astros team here today.
All right, Mindy says take the Astros in this one. JP France, like I said, 2.85 ERA. He'll handle most of the pitching chores here. I'm not sure how long we'll get Urquidy in this one, but the total, man, it's really creeping up there. 9/20. I'm gonna take the over in this one with the Astros and the Yankees here. The way I see it, maybe the Rodon 6.29, ERA 1.47, the whip. He's been getting hit hard here. Yeah, I'll take the over. Get some comments from the chat. We're going to make this quick, you guys. Just get your plays
Rapid
in.
fire rundown.
Yeah, that's what it's going to be today. We're going to try to get out of here real quick because of my mistake here today. You guys at least are catching up.
Right.
Mostly been unders with these guys, but I'm going to be on the over here today. Jimmy's going to be on the over. Hello to Verley today. Jimmy on the over as well. Okay, I got some support. Mindy on the Astros here. I'll take the over in the Astros and Yankees game. Here's the Blue Jays and the Red Sox. And Bernardino going here for the Red Sox and Bassett for the Blue Jays. Red Sox are going to be favored here, minus $1.25 or so. Mindy, the total is 10/15.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and go with the Blue Jays with Chris Bassett here in this one. He's been playing, pretty well. Got a 4 ERA. It's kind of one of those things. He does tend to give up the long ball a little bit. That's one of those things I'm hoping that he doesn't do here tonight. But otherwise, I like the bullpen. I like the Blue Jays, what they've done here the last couple of games. I expect them to get through this one here today. Taking the Blue Jays.
It looked good in the first games. It's obviously an important series for both, and the Blue Jays have been coming through in this series here. This weekend, it's been a good series for Boston, and I'm already on with Boston. You guys in the chat, a little bit of Boston here. Dart throwers on his Blue Jays, of course, but I'm already on record with Tony's videos as taking Toronto here in this one, Mindy. Bassett can be hot or cold, certainly, but 3.13 ERA in his last 4 starts. A bit of a bullpen game with Bernardino in there, and Boston has lost 6 of their last 7 after the 5-4 victory last night. Latifa says over in this one. Thomas is on the over. Burley's on the over. Lots of over support here. But Mindy said we're on the money line here, Mindy, at this one.
On the money line, yep.
Okay, let's do it.
Blue Jays money line.
I don't know if there's any value to this. I'm just going to take the Blue Jays. I'm already on record. Taking the Blue Jays. So Mindy's on them. I'm on them.
There's a little bit of, a plus money value on them.
Yeah, but I think the line itself, I was expecting. Now, granted, maybe the Boston pitching situation has affected the line here, but because it's definitely a bullpen situation, I think, with Bernardino starting. All right, Mindy, the Royals. Oh, it came to an end, but it wasn't not for trying. Yep. I mean, the Royals early on, they were in it. They were winning. It was a good game. And Phillies eventually get the win and cover the run line yesterday, ending the Royals' hot winning streaks. That's okay. It was a great run for the Royals, and they're here a big underdog today against Taijuan Walker. They've got Greinke going, but on the road, we know Greinke hasn't been too swept.
No, not at all. 7.4 ERA there on the road, 2.6 home runs per 9 innings. I will be taking the Phillies here on the run line again today. I think they're just going to come out and be too tough. It just goes to show that anyone can go out at any time and have like a 8-game winning streak, right?
Oh, indeed. It was a good run. I'm already on record Phillies run line. So if Mindy is on the Phillies run line, I have to be on the Phillies run line as well.
Let's go, Latifah. Get those Phillies. Let's go.
She says you better take the Phillies. I'm going to go back and read all the comments for the beginning of the show after the show's over. Okay, Don, thank you. First, I didn't know if I was on, and thanks, man. I couldn't get on there for a couple of days with the show. I didn't know if we were banned or what happened, Mindy, but I had a 48-hour ban on Facebook for something we did on the show. And I said maybe it was maybe like my very accurate singing sounded exactly like the record, and maybe they banned us for that. I don't know.
Had to be it.
Phillies run line here today. Great run for the Royals. 200. We're on the run line here, of course, and that is at minus about a pick, about $1.10 or so at worst, I would say. All right, the Mets and the O's in this one. Quintana making the. Here's another Quintana. He's had at least a little bit of action though. At least going up here against Kyle Bradish. Bradish here $1.75, 9 under 25.
Yeah, Bradish. He has his 50% K rate versus this Mets team. I was like, no way, that can't be right. Bradish versus the Mets. He strikes out a lot of guys, and Quintana, he's been pretty good, making his third or fourth start. But on his split, it's pretty decent. 3.55 ERA, gives up a 385 slugging percentage here in this one. I'm going to go ahead and go back with the Orioles. I thought it was a good game yesterday. Pretty exciting one. I just like how the Orioles are playing. I like the excitement in the stands for them. So, yeah, going Orioles again here today. I'll just take them on the money line.
All right, Mindy says take the Orioles here today, laying $1.75 against the Mets. So total at 9 under 25. Yeah, Quintana, you said, is a fourth start. The Mets have lost all three of his starts so far. Bradish looking good. Last 5 starts, a 2.73 ERA. Baltimore's been hitting lefties pretty well. Bradish beat Toronto last time out. Baltimore on a roll right now of 120 of their last 26 games. Mets spiraling here a little bit. We know 0-5 since that trade deadline. Dealing guys and losing games. So pretty good situation here for Baltimore, but that price looks too high. It just feels too high, but the momentum for the Orioles just feels too much.
Pretty sweet.
I think I'll take them with you. I don't know if the Mets have given up. I guess we're taking the money line. That's fine. I'll take them on the money line. The numbers are saying the line's too high. Take the Mets. I'm ignoring. I don't know if I was all awake and coherent. Would I just take the Mets and listen to my algorithm printout here and says that this line is too high? Does it take into account? The computer doesn't know. AI doesn't know that the Mets have quit, right? You can't type in
right.
Emotion of the team bad. So, man, I feel a little bit guilty here going against the recommendation of my printout here. A Baltimore money line for Thomas. Fernando's got his plays. Thanks, everybody, for pumping us up to over 100. Makes me feel like we still can get a show going here. You guys are ready.
Right.
All right. Thanks, you guys. We'll take the Orioles. We're on the money line, so good. If you would have said run line, I probably would have balked and went the other way. The Nationals and the Reds. And in this one, Mindy, Jake Irvin going up here. The Reds have first-time starter here, first-time call-up. in this one. So probably a bullpen situation here in this one, even though they're favored $1.55, 10.5 under 20.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to head to the under on this one. I know we don't have much for Richardson, right? But I do know that bullpen's pretty decent here for the Reds. Reds didn't get it done with our guy Abbott there yesterday, but I feel like the pitching's going to go ahead and stand back up here today. So I'm going to go under the total here. Irvin hasn't been too bad here, 4.86 ERA. I'm going to go ahead and go with under 11, I think it still is, or 10.5.
Yeah, 10.5, juice to the over. It may be over 20 right now. So this is Lyon Richardson, 2018 second round draft choice. He had Tommy John surgery before last season. He hasn't thrown 50 pitches in a game in his minor league appearances since May. So definitely an opener for the Reds here. As far as the Nationals are concerned, I mean, they are probably one of the best as far as the run line as an underdog on the road. 35-19 when you give them that run and a half. So that's the way I'll look in this one. I'll take the Nats. They're one of the few teams that have been money. They've been kind of decent for as bad as they are. They've covered 1.5 runs on the road. 35-19 is a run line dog on the road. So we make fun of the Nationals' poor season, but they're also one of the top profitable teams this season because they've always been a big underdog. And I don't know, maybe this is some value here with the Reds at the price, but I'm already on record with the Nationals because of what I saw there with we know that they've been covering those 1.5. So let's get the chat in here. Thanks, you guys, for the support there. I watched the soccer match. I just wanted to lay down, and I totally blew it. I told you it would be a problem because of the time of the match.
Right.
And the disappointment, obviously. I mean, we cushioned the blow with the money there with Sweden. Yeah, Red Sox. Yeah, lost 5. Reds, actually, that's what Big Lucci's saying there. Lost 5 straight. They've given up 54 runs in those games. Nats have actually won 5 of their last 7 after that 7-3 victory last night. All right, you guys. Hope I don't get your plays in the chat there. That's how this one's going to go on this show. Reds and Rays and Tigers. Tyler Glass now $2 favorite on the road, 8 under 15.
Yeah, I mean, Glasnow has kind of looked like the ace here all along this season. I think that's going to continue today. Tigers got their win yesterday. I was on that one, but I don't think it's going to be the case here today for the Tigers. Going with Tampa Bay Rays here on the run line today.
All right, Mindy, on the Rays, lay the 1.5 here with Tyler Glasnow in this one, and I will take the under. I'm already on record with the under here in this one, doing Tony's videos today. So that's the way I'm going to look. The Rays have gone under in 14 of their last 20. Glasnow's gone under in 5 straight, has a 2.76 ERA on the road. We saw the good pitching of the starters yesterday with Savali and Skubal. I think these guys are okay. Well, I think Glasnow's okay.
Yeah,
certainly. Sure. 2 ERA, 3-0 record in his last few starts, and Manning is the one that I'll need a bit of a better contribution from. His numbers haven't been too swift with his 6.27 ERA last 4 starts. So Mindy here will take the Rays on the run line. I'll take the under in this one at 8. Not a great number, so.
Looks like lots of Rays, lots of under, so. Jacoby says he likes the over. Other than that, that might be a lot of underplays there.
Okay, great. Yep, we see the plays there from the chat. Thank you. We're going to go kind of quickly here.
Yeah, we don't have a choice if we want to get all of our stuff in.
Mhm.
We got to
Why
hurry along. So, we'll get back to usual here tomorrow.
Thank you, Mindy, so much. Pirates and the Brewers. Pirates here, big underdog, of course. The story, though, in this one obviously is the name there that you see with the Brewers, with Brandon Woodruff uh, making the start here for Woodruff, his first start since April 7th. He's really been sidelined all season. It did have two outstanding outings before being sidelined with an arm injury, the first arm injury of Woodruff's career. And I think we're expecting him to be a decent pitcher for the Brewers this season. So we'll see. It's his first start since April 7th.
Yeah, I mean, I think this matchup screams Brewers. If you take a look at pitching here today, like you said, Woodruff has been outstanding. And I think even if maybe he doesn't go long, you still have the Brewers with that 3.81 ERA out of the bullpen. I think this one's going to be Brewers all the way. I'll take them on the run line.
All right, Mindy says take the Brewers on the run line here in this one. I'm on the record already with the under here, so that's the way I'll look with Oviedo and Woodruff. We'll see. I don't think Woodruff necessarily will be running that deep. They said 75 to 80 pitches, as a matter of fact, on his pitch count today. Oviedo, two good outings in a row. So I'll tend to lean towards the under here with this one. Oviedo's had a little bit of problems here against Milwaukee, but I'm going to be on the under in this one. The reported steam came on the under, so not a great number for me. I'll take under at 8, give it out on the show. Could never be a premium here. And Oviedo drops about a quarter of a unit per game on the road. See if we got some selections here at least. Get some plays from the chat. Want to make sure we at least have some support in there, and you guys can weigh each other's plays. Thank you, Arnez. Good to see you. Thanks, everybody. All right. Smash it and like it. Thank you. All right. Mindy on Brewers run line. I'm on the under here. All right. Another guy making a comeback. Dallas Keuchel. Mindy pitched for 4 teams last season. Here he is with the Twins here in this one, making the start. Joe Ryan hit the disabled list, and that's not good timing considering the Twins need, to keep fighting here. Keuchel was pretty bad last year, 2-9 record with a 9.2 ERA. So going up against the ace of the Diamondbacks here in Zach Gallen, $1.55, 8.5 over 20.
Yeah, I mean, if I remember, he's kind of the junk ball specialist, right? But he's performed pretty well in the minors from what I've seen this season, even though he had a woeful outing, last year. I'm just going to go ahead because I don't really have a lot with him this season. Historically, though, versus the Diamondbacks, if we look at his numbers for Dallas, he has a 32.8% K rate, limits him to a 267 slugging percentage. So for me, I'm going to look to the under, especially when I have Gallen here on the mound as well. So going under the total here in this one.
Okay, I'm on the record. On the total's not 20, by the way. There.
Are you sure?
Who is making these graphics? Is the guy asleep or something here? The total 8.5 over 20, of course, and I'm already on record on Tony's videos today of taking the under. So if you're on the under, I'll take the under in this one. Arizona's gone under in.
We're doing it. Here we go.
Arizona's gone under in 8 of their last 10. Zach Gallen has gone under in 4 of his last 5 road starts. Minnesota's been going over, to be fair, over in 15 of their last 21. But for Keuchel, what I expect from Dallas Keuchel, I think, Mindy, is I'm going to predict a fine start here since we're on the under, obviously. And the veteran, right?
Right.
Here's the thing. He was just named. Congratulations, Dallas Keuchel. You were the pitcher of the month in the International League this past month. You're over the hill. You're in the minor leagues, just hoping to get a chance. He wasn't on a rehab start or anything, Mindy. He's been just pitching for St. Paul as part of their team, waiting, being ready for the call, either with the Twins or maybe he could have got latched on with another team, possibly here, but getting some waivers. But he gets back with the Twins here. And Big Lucci says the Snakes are done. Oh no! So, all right, we're both we're on the under here in this one. Keuchel, as I mentioned, that award, he had a let's see. Oh, I didn't take down his stats. Let's just go with the under though in this one. I don't mind the Diamondbacks here on the road. I don't think. Like I said, so what I said about Keuchel was I expect, decent start here, probably a workman-like start. He's been pitching plenty. It's not like he was injured. He's just been pitching in the minor leagues, dominating. And then what I expect, he'll probably be coming up, have some good outings, some good form, and then tail off and get back to the mediocre pitcher that he's been here towards the end of his career in the major leagues anyway. Had a, like I said, 9.2 ERA last year, 14 starts with 4 teams. Okay. Thanks for the awesome support. I'm humbled. We are humbled by all the people in the chat today on the makeshift show here. Rockies on the road with Gomber, and Zach Thompson comes in as a pitcher here. So, Mindy, as we get into early August here, teams scrambling a little bit with their situation. The Cardinals are an absolute mess because of what's going on with dealing pitchers. Now they've got basically a reliever, total bullpen game here. Zach Thompson pitched in 15 games with the Cardinals this year, all in relief.
Well, in relief, he's done a good job. It's a 0 ERA if you look at him at home. That is on his split, right? But Gomber, we know that he's been playing well. You talk about it all the time. He's the guy that makes some money here for Colorado. I know Colorado's offense isn't exactly, great, but I think this is a good matchup for him. I'm going to go ahead and take this Rockies team here today on the run line. Only sitting at about minus 120 for the 1.5. So I'll take that today.
Okay, Mindy, I went with the Rockies on Tony's show, so I will join you with Rockies on the run line. It's mostly about Austin Gomber here. On the surface, the numbers are pretty poor. 5.68 ERA this season, but he has been better on the road. This year, he looks like a guy who pitches better on the road and not in Colorado. So, Colorado 12-6 in Gomber's last 18 starts. So, Colorado has lost 8 of 12, but the Cardinals have lost 9 of 14. I will mention with Gomber, they've gone under in 7 of his last 9 starts, and the Rockies have gone under in 15 of their last 22. Cardinals have gone under in 6 of their last 8. You might see where I'm heading here. I will have some premiums today. Let's take Colorado here plus
Let's do it, Ramon. Get your premiums in.
Colorado plus 1.5 here, and maybe just get a few plays from the chat. Colorado and under here for Tunda. Want to say hello to Tunda. Colorado run line. I'm seeing some Colorado run line support. So we're on it. We're on some plays today. Here is next the Braves. Again, the big series continues between these two, Braves and Cubs. Charlie Morton against Justin Steele. Pretty good matchup of starting pitchers here. The Braves are favored on the road. $1.15, 8.5 under 15.
Yeah, looks like a great matchup here on paper. Morton 3.32 ERA, Justin Steele 2.57 there at home. Neither one of these teams allow over a 400 slugging percentage. These pitchers. And again, I kind of feel like that If it wasn't for Olsen, I don't know if you guys watched. I mean, he messed up a backhand that led to a 5-run first inning there for the Cubs. Might have been a different game. So I'm going to go ahead and go back on the Atlanta Braves here today. I think they get it done.
Yeah, we were out of it early, I guess, in that one, Mindy, when they got all those runs in the first inning. I'm going to have to take the Braves here with you in this one, Mindy, with Morton. For me, I think that's going to be the key. For Steele, look, he's been pretty sharp. Cubs have won 12 of their last 15. They're 7-1 last 8 games with Steele. This is just a big, big game. Certainly, Morton hasn't been that good. He's the one that's going to have to straighten it up for us. But at the price, I just want Morton here on the road. Let's see what the
and happy birthday to Doubles. It's his birthday today. Hooray.
Great. Happy birthday, Doubles. That's our birthday pick right there. Let's take Atlanta.
He was like, the Cubs are going to win for sure because it's my birthday.
That is an angle. That is a legitimate angle.
Right.
That, but we're on the Braves.
Right.
We should have. If we would have got that information sooner, maybe we could have switched it. Raining in Chicago, but the wind I noticed today. You see the total here. The wind, I believe, blowing in 7 to 10 miles an hour. So not going to be too much other than the rain, maybe causing if there's any delay, but I don't, it said just 10% chance of rain. I didn't look at it since I woke up, but when I was doing the
5 minutes ago
last night. Oh my God, it's Earth Day?
I don't know. Is it? What's the day? 8/6? I don't know. Maybe.
I think okay.
But happy Earth Day. Or does that mean when Doubles made it to Earth?
How do they know when Earth was born? It's billions of years old. But it's, getting up there in age. We know there's only a few years left, you guys, apparently. I don't want to scare anybody.
Right.
Marlins and Rangers. This is George Soriano for the Marlins. Mindy and let me see here. Do I got the right?
I was gonna say no Alcantara.
Yeah, no, I'm on yesterday's match. That's where I left off when I went to sleep. When I took the nap, pitching matchups. So now, okay, Alcantara here. That was the guy from yesterday. All right, this is where we're going to fall a little bit behind here, Mindy. That's where I left off before I said I'm just going to take a little nappy poo after the football game. That I was watching the penalty kicks. 5-4, Sweden advances. It wasn't. I don't know. Was anybody up like me watching the game? I was up watching the game. Where were you guys?
Absolutely not, Ramon.
All right. So that's my excuse. I was watching the soccer match.
Yeah, we were hoping it was just that you fell asleep and that you were going to
wake
up.
This is where I left off. I typed in all my graphics, and I got down to like the fourth one from the bottom, and there was still. I was like, you know what? I can. You guys, I could go for like 30 minutes. And I blew it. Here it is. Go ahead, Mindy.
All right. I don't know if I've been on Sandy all year, but today I'm going to take the Marlins. I feel like they've been playing decent in this series, even though they, haven't quite gotten all the wins. They did go ahead and cover that run line there yesterday. That's kind of what I was looking for out of them. Today, I think they get the victory. I don't think the Rangers get the sweep here in this one. Taking the Marlins today.
Mindy says take the Marlins on the road here with Sandy. And I'm going to take the Marlins with you, Mindy, and go with Sandy to have another good performance here. I think the price, plus a little bit of plus money here.
Yeah.
I'm going to try the Marlins here on the road against the Rangers. Big game, both teams.
I can't see, Miss Whitney.
I was wondering. And
I was like,
yeah, they're 9-5. Texas 9-5 with Hahne last 14, but Sandy's off 2 really good starts in a row. They've been struggling with 1-5. I think last 6 with Sandy here, but I'm going to take Sandy in this one. Marlins have lost 6 of 8. Chat coming in. I have a feeling we're going to be kind of on our own on this one, Mindy. Tony Pizzuto, nice to see you. Thank you.
We'll be coming in with some WNBA here shortly. Whoa,
Yeah.
the dogs are going crazy. You guys have to get down.
It's mostly going to be Texas for the chat, no doubt. Mindy, you and I are on Miami here, taking the underdog. All right. Thanks for the comments, you guys. There's an over. Mariners and Kirby, the Angels with Anderson here in this one. No, gosh.
Is it Miller time? It's Miller time.
Yeah, no. Mariners with Miller.
Kirby got the win yesterday, though, Ramon.
Angels with Silseth. And the Angels are favored here, $1.20, 9.5 over 15. And Angels slight favorite at home. Sorry about that, Mindy. Go ahead.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm gonna go ahead and take the Mariners here again. I think they get all these in this series today. The Angels just kind of look like they're in disarray as of late. 4.22 ERA still, allowing 4.82 runs on defense to the offensive opponents. I'm gonna go ahead and take the Mariners here again today for the sweep.
All right, Mindy taking Seattle here with Miller on the road. Miller 6.88 ERA in his last 3 starts. So I don't know. Silseth has just made 3 starts. He's been reliever, starter, if you will. Angels have now lost 7 of their last 9. We'll say the Angels have gone under in 8 of their last 11. And the Angels also under 33 of their 58 games they've been favored here. They've gone under. I'm on record with the under on Tony's show. That's the way I'll go. Mindy on the Mariners here. I'll take the under.
Cool.
And get a few plays up from the chat, please. You guys hopefully can pull us through with some wins today. Next up will be the Giants and the Athletics. Mindy, it'll be Alex Cobb in there. It was going to be Wood. Remember last week when it was they kind of pulled the same thing. It was because of that. I don't know. It was like an illness or something. But the Giants on the road here, $1.85 with Cobb, and the total is 8 over minus 115.
Yeah, I'm gonna, cash with the A's there yesterday on the run line. So happy about that. But today, I don't think it's gonna be the A's days. I'm gonna take the Giants here on the run line today. I just think it's the Cobb's just a better pitcher. That's what I was gonna say. Couldn't get the words out, but that's it.
Well, it definitely is. He has the numbers here. Doesn't feel real comfortable after what happened yesterday. It just feels like this is the series of the the A's had that winning streak, but I don't know if you guys watched any of that. I mean, the crowd was into it. Whoever was there, it was a pretty good crowd too, considering what
the Giants made some stupid mistakes as well, getting picked off at first on a hit to the left or put out from the left field. I mean, it was craziness.
Maybe this is a decent line. I just don't like what happened yesterday with the A's playing. I mean, I like it for the A's. Don't think I'm just saying for the support of the Giants. It looks like the A's are, a little bit motivated here. Like I said, if they have to play one more season in Oakland, I do think that A's will get plenty of like fan support. I think that everybody will be fired up for one last season that won't have a good team, but I think the energy that we saw from the Athletics, their fans, maybe caught the Giants a little bit off guard. Now Cobb, he is the fourth most profitable pitcher in the major leagues this season. He's up 7.25 units if you back him every time, and I'm sure the Giants maybe can get this win here. What I'm going to actually do is I'm going to take the Giants on. It's not going to be a consensus, Mindy. I'm just going to take the Giants on the money line. Oh, boy. I'll take the
Okay.
Giants on the money line here.
No problem.
And Mindy take the run line. All right, we got one more game. We made it through. Well, I do want to show a few picks. I'm sorry. Here on the game between there's Oakland. Here's some Giants. From Blake. Blake, is that a new avatar there? Tennessee Volunteers. He's ready for football.
That's right. That's right.
He's got his Vols. I should wear my Vols sweater.
Right. I remember that from it was basketball season, right? Or was it playoffs?
That thing's so old. I think Blake, my Tennessee sweater, Blake, is so old that I think I bought it when Reggie Cobb was a running back. Okay, let's see what Blake has to say about that. All right, Mindy, here comes the last. It's Sunday Night Baseball with the Padres.
Sunday.
We're almost done, right? We're on schedule now. I could slow down a little bit.
We still got like 4 WNBA. We're not quite done.
No, I get that, but I mean, at least we're trying to.
Yeah, we're at least making good progress, right?
End the show at the right time. Hopefully, it doesn't cost us any winners. Okay, Mindy. Lance Lynn. Here's the deal with Lynn going up against the Padres. This is his second start here, Mindy, for Lance Lynn, and the first start for Rich Hill. So a couple of deadline acquisitions here in this one in the big game of the week with the Dodgers and the Padres in this one. Mindy, you called it. Good job. All right, Padres. Yes, Mindy said yesterday, take the Padres. They got
because of Yarborough, duh.
Yeah, well, I was trying to talk up Yarborough yesterday, so he did get in there. But okay, go ahead.
Yeah. So we got Lance Lynn, 6.47 ERA, Rich Hill, 4.83. Each of these folks give up 500 slugging percentages versus their opponents. I think this is going to be a high score today, Ramon. I'm going to go ahead and go over the total of 9.5 here today.
All right, Mindy on the over here with Lynn and Hill, Dodgers and Padres. I'm on the record with the Dodgers on Tony's show, and I'm going to have to stick to it here with Lynn, what I explained on the show. Mindy, this is what I'm seeing, and I don't know if this is what's going to happen with Hill and the Dodgers, right? We make fun of it. I just put that Dodger uniform on. You're going to be a good pitcher. We know Lynn. Look, I've been maybe unfaithfully backing Lynn here or faithfully backing Lynn a little bit in his high ERA all season because, look, we know he can throw hard and strike guys out. He's got that 27% K rate. But what happened was Lynn comes over for his first start with the Dodgers and immediately is throwing more fastballs. Like the Dodgers coaching staff said, dude, you need to just throw this. The statistics pointed out, if you look at the types of pitches he threw against the Dodgers, he was primarily going with all fastballs. Not all, not 100%, but I'm just saying compared to what he was throwing in the average start with the White Sox, he completely shelved that idea. It's like the coaching staff said specifically, throw more fast. He had a good game, gave up 3 runs in 7 innings, but he was striking guys out again. We know he's a good strikeout pitcher, but he had I think it was double-digit strikeouts. So maybe if I had more time, I could have done better research on that. But nonetheless, the story checks out. what I'm telling you about as far as the Dodgers either changing or just getting Lynn back to what works for him. So I'm on the Dodgers here against my Padres, and we'll see if that continues to be the case. Maybe it was just the lineup they were facing, they said, but he had not thrown, I believe, that many fastballs against any other team. So, yeah, doubles. And again, I think one thing here with this game, there will be shadows towards the middle of the game or mid to late part of the game. The shadows will come into play as well, which is a factor on Saturday night. Latifa, Mindy was on the Mariners. I'm on the under in that game with the Mariners and the Angels. Maybe I didn't state it. Thank you. Oh, okay. Mindy did say it. Okay.
Yep, you got
it. Okay. Lucci. Well, I guess we could have had the. I'm missing the picks here. I keep clicking the wrong ones. Okay. All right. Mindy here on the over. I'll take the Dodgers. Thanks, everybody. That's baseball.